Yeah.
I love the game.
Yeah.
I love the hustle.
Y'all know what time it is.
You know, a nigga got dope. A nigga could leave the
You
league.
just tuned in to the most exclusive podcast in the city.
The fans still gonna love me, man.
Bubs got beat.
I need a meal a day.
Mogul
Gotta make me a meal a day. See,
with your
money
boy
it come
Big
with
D
the
the
money
Mogul.
it goes. I got me a meal
Hey,
to
Jay,
make.
we gonna be
My
turned
mama,
up
she
on
hit
this
on my
one,
line
man.
and she say, baby, I got some
heavy
bills to
hitters in the
pay.
building.
So I need a meal a day. Gotta make me a meal a day. I need a meal a day. Gotta make me a meal a day.
Oh yeah, man,
See,
a lot of
money
things
it come with
going on in the
money it
city and the
goes.
world
I got
right
me a
now.
meal to make. My mama, she hit on my line and she say, baby, I got some bills to pay. So I need a meal a day. Gotta give me a meal a day.
Yo. Okay, Mario, you go ahead and turn that down. Yo. You just tuned in to Mogul Moves Only podcast with your boy Big D the Mogul, a.k.a. Suge Diddy, a.k.a. Illuminati Jack, a.k.a. Big Thanos. I had a new name, man, but I forgot it, bro. A lot of AKAs, man. But, hey, I got some heavy hitters in the building. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, it's going to be a good time today, man. I appreciate y'all coming out. You know what I'm saying? If I go from my left to the end, introduce yourself.
Yo.
You good?
Okay.
You shoot, man.
Yo, what's up? It's Raw Elementz. I'm saying, what's up?
Yo, it's Bud Beatz, you know what I mean, co-owner Eardrum Studio.
There you go.
Heroic sound, you know what I'm talking about. But before we go any farther, Big D.
What's up, bro?
Goddamn me, I'm gonna need you to get on my song or something, because you just hype man the shit out that intro.
Hey, man, I got you, bro.
Hey, you real deal Suge Diddy.
I
This
appreciate
the
I
best
got you.
motherfucking song in the world. What's going on? Listen to it right now.
Exclusive.
You do some DJ drops.
Yo, what up? It's Star Music. Star Music 214, Texas hip hop artist.
Yeah, man. So, man, I appreciate y'all coming out, man. There's a lot of stuff going on in hip hop today, a lot of stuff going on in the world today, a lot of stuff going on just period, man. So, first of all, man, everybody introduce yourselves, man. You know, we sitting here, we drinking, we got a little bit of, we ain't sponsored by them, but we just go ahead and got us a little dark liquor. Y'all might see it in the camera. But, you know, Star, man, kind of tell the people about yourself, bro, where you from, who you are.
I'm originally from Elementz, Texas, man. I came out of the Dallas market with the music. Been doing this music thing for a couple of years, about 5 years strong, man. I got a background in business, mainly in finance and insurance, you know, automobiles. But like I said, I love the business. I love music. I love making it. I love taking it to the next level. You know, I love consulting with, you know, the younger generation. You know, just kind of they don't make the same mistakes I did. You know, but I'm here to help out if I can and talk my shit.
I'm gonna tell you something. No disrespect to you, Raw, but Star, you probably one of the hardest working artists I know in the city.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Thank you.
you said no disrespect to you, Raw, so that already was a testament of what you really was thinking. You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
you do your
So,
thing in your.
me and Star are both the one, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't take no offense to that.
That was a
That's a
conversation we
compliment.
You know, Star move more corporate. You know what I'm saying? He move a little bit more corporate.
do.
You know what I'm saying? But you be doing your thing with the shows, and we gonna come and let you do your thing. But I got one of the most decorated audio engineers in the city, maybe probably in Texas, period. Bud Beatz, Eardrum, man. I've been
Yo.
when I get rich, Bud, I'm trying to get you, bro. I've been trying to pursue it and get Bud on this side, man. But one day, whenever you see me with a white woman, that mean I got rich, and then I got you.
I'm not playing with this nigga, man.
Well, look, check this out, man. It's Bud Beatz. Like I say, co-owner Eardrum Studio. I'm an engineer, producer, artist, songwriter. Kind of do it all. You know what I'm saying? I work with Raw. I done work with Big. You know, I done work with some of everybody. Yellow Bees, Ghana, Hood Rich Pablo ones. Anybody that really come in the city. But yeah, man. You know, when Big D been pursuing me, man, I'm gonna go ahead and give him a blessing, though. You know what I'm saying? We gonna work it all out and get it together.
Yeah, man.
I'm talking about we gonna turn this motherfucking podcast up today.
Look,
though.
bro, we partner up and we just opened up a new studio called Wakanda.
Oh man, yeah, I mean for real though.
You know what I'm saying? That joint will pop, man. But still, bro, I think you still was kind of a little too humble. Like, man, like a lot of the big sound in Dallas right now that you hearing popping on the radio right now, man, is touched by you right now.
Yeah, you know, I'm humble, man. I'm just not. I'm, you know. I ain't never been nobody to brag and boast, but like I said, you know, we do a lot of songs that's on the radio. We got That's On Me with Yellow Bees, and like I say, I did All the Way Down with Mo3. I don't even be counting, man. I don't really be worried about that shit. I'm trying to take this shit to another level.
So pretty much what you just said is like I'm humble, but I just let y'all know I don't count because I got that many records out there spinning on the radio.
Hey man,
That was a Sean Cotton move.
Hey man, if you ever listen to the sounds outside from my man's right here, man, you know what I mean, that'll give you a motherfucking dose of what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying?
So as an engineer, man, with these songs on the radio, are you doing split sheets with artists, or you just would they pay for their sessions, they blow, and that's just it? What you doing?
Well, you know, more so like we got our hands in a little bit of everything. You know, we build relationships with artists, so it's not. I don't even look at it on the. It's business, but when they come in, you know, we work on a whole nother different level. So, like, you know, I now we doing our business right. When I was over there at you the first plan, you know, we were just grinding, trying to get a name for ourselves. So, right now, we try to take care of our business and get everything situated and get everything right, because too much shit is coming up out that studio. That's
No doubt,
that's
popping.
touching, touching too many people. Shit, the Yellow Beats, that's how this shit got fucking 18 million views on YouTube.
I bet them Shazams is popping right now.
Oh yeah.
So then right here, man, we got Raw Elementz, one of the most lyrical artists in the city. You know what I'm saying? He just said he was better than Star, so we're going to drop an instrumental maybe later and let him go bar for bar. You know what I'm saying? You slap hands and you go.
Star, do they get that for free?
No.
Oh, how much?
I ain't think so.
Y'all got cash out? We paying for this today, baby.
Now
It
you
ain't
talking
no
my
excuse.
language. Was
Actually,
No
yeah.
excuses. But no, man, Rob, been watching you, man, just hold it down. You got the shows popping in the city. Because for a minute, man, the underground really kind of like just died off. But you yourself single-handedly start maintaining and giving that platform back, man, doing your thing, bro. So, you know, tell the people about yourself, man, and who you are.
Yeah, man. So, born and raised Baltimore, Maryland. Moved out here to Dallas when I was 14. Started popping in the music scene 18, 19 at Arnetic for everybody else. Started doing my own thing. Wound up managing myself, and, you know, I throw shows and shit. Throw my own shows, throw my own tours, manage myself, own clothing line that I manage myself, book myself, all that.
Okay. No doubt, no doubt. So we're going to get on straight to it. So a lot of things going on. Well, first, before we got a little bit of feedback, Mario, one of these mics, man.
Oh yeah, I need a shirt, Raw.
I got you. Hey, bro, this summer shit I'm doing, bro, we'll speak, nigga. We'll speak.
No, what we saying, we want the shit that we already seen. We ain't taking no chances on no new shirts. We want the old.
No new nigga shit, huh?
Nah, bro.
And now you know
That's
how it's
what we
done.
want.
One print only, and it's done.
Okay, man, that's what we need, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna hold you to that, bro, because I know how you rap niggas be, bro. Y'all be lying.
Nah,
Y'all be juicing.
everything I speak is true.
Y'all
Yeah, we
niggas be
do.
juicing.
Hey, straight up, I almost beat up a girl about your hat.
What?
I almost beat up a girl because she wanted to take your hat. I said, bitch, this is a 1-in-1. I said I'll never get another one like this.
Wait, you had the black joint?
Yeah, I got the.
Oh
original.
yeah, I'm never doing that again.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
I
never
got
doing
the-
that
with the
again.
PS with the
I
P-
don't
with
have
the
one.
PlayStation symbol.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I told her, bitch, we gonna fight. It's going down.
So
You
with
got that hat.
with a lot of things, well, I guess before we get to the hot topics real quick, with y'all being artists and Bud being one of the top engineers in the city, and I kind of touched on this a minute ago, do y'all feel like engineers should be able to get part of the royalties from an artist?
Yes.
Should it be producer, artist, and engineer splitting the sheets?
Yes. I do.
I do.
I do.
I do.
Now, granted that it's not always on that level.
I don't,
Right. Now,
I don't agree that every engineer should.
Yeah, like if you work
because
with
some people don't do what we do.
Yeah.
Raw know what I mean.
Yeah.
We do more than just sit there and push the button and that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's
Right.
cool. Nah, we're gonna put out as much effort into it like it's our song.
and if you working on the whole project, like me and Bud get in the booth and we do like a 14-track record, like he does the entire thing, he deserve cuts of that. You know what I'm saying? But
So how the split should be? So, you know, normally on the split sheet, you know what I'm saying, like the producer and the artist split everything down the middle usually. So should everything be split a third with the engineer? Like 33% go to 33.3 go to the artist, 33.3 go to the engineer, and 33.3 go to the producer? Should it be split evenly, or should the engineer just get like Because I feel like the engineer is like that extra person in the group that you don't really get to see.
It should be based case by case basis. It's not always going to be the same. You know
Nah.
what I mean? Because you got that
Right.
relationship with somebody, they might not charge you nothing up front.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the same day, if somebody's running the studio, they got to have their money. You see what I'm saying? You got to get it to them one way or the other.
Okay, man. Well, we're going to get off of that bullshit and we're going to get to the real, man. So, already know what just popped off this week. Pusha T dropped his new joint, Daytona. Got a record on that boy, Infrared, throwing shots at Drake. And then Drake came back with the slugs, man. What y'all think about it?
It's just reaffirming that light skinned niggas have never went out of style.
Amen.
But I mean, I'll let y'all go ahead. I'll let y'all finish.
So are y'all really just
Star
rooting
said I'm
for
a
Drake?
light skinned nigga.
Yeah.
I'm not a light skinned nigga at all. Do I classify as a light skinned nigga?
We in between, bro. It just depends on the season. We
No,
can get a winner
We
tan.
can choose
Not by the
what type of nigga you
complexion,
wanna
not
be.
the complexion, just the nigga that he is.
You're only not a light skinned nigga because it's just now starting to get back hot. In the winter, you're light skinned.
Oh, okay.
Dead.
So
I'm dead.
we just in between, bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
We just regular.
All right.
So what y'all think, man? So y'all think Drake body Pusha T on that track? Well, first, what y'all think about the Pusha T track?
Fire.
First off, I heard Drake's version first.
Okay. Well,
So,
then it's
you know.
fucked up for you then.
Yeah, it was fucked up. But at the end of the day, Drake still bodied the man. I don't care what nobody say. You know,
This is why I fuck with this man right
Drake
here,
put
man.
it together too, but he can put it together too good. It's no denying it. He just put it together too good. Then he got the women, so you know he got women riding around listening to hip hop right now.
Bars.
Do you think that Drake can come harder than the way he just came? Because when you look at the mix situation, that's the equivalent to back to back.
Hey, Star, do me a favor. Try to talk right into the center.
Hey.
There, right? There we go.
Hey.
There we go.
So do you think that was the equivalent to back to back?
I think he came harder.
I don't think it's
Okay.
equivalent to back to back. I think this was just straight great hip hop battling, great diss track.
Now it's put into a place where what you gonna do, Push?
But now you give Pusha T a chance to do a whole record on Drake.
Right.
Pusha T gave him like what, 8 bars, 10 bars
Yeah.
maybe? You see what I'm saying? And it was like facts. Like we don't know the validity of what Drake was saying. We don't know if it's
True.
All the way real. We don't know if it's just saying like, hey, we don't know the drugs you sold. We don't know what you did.
That's true.
It's just speculation,
I think Drake got baited.
right?
I think he got baited into something, and I hope Pusha T can really deliver. Because, I mean, hopefully he don't do the Meek Mill and pull him into something that he can't really handle.
Hell, it could all be staged.
That could be. Both just dropped the album. Drake
This could be staged for Pusha T to get some record sales.
You see the invoice.
Yeah.
You seen the invoice.
And Drake was just in Wyoming with Kanye working on the album. So,
Who you think let him hear the record?
This is something that's been going on for a while, though, right?
we saying this is a conspiracy?
This is something that's been going on for a while. So you dated back to when Pusha was taking shots at Wayne on the Fear of God. Then you upgraded to was it My Name Is My Name? I don't know. I don't remember if he said anything directly, but then Drake came with 2 birds, 1 stone, and he made a Pusha T reference, and then Pusha T responds with Infrared. They've been doing this for years. We just didn't know it was gonna pop back off this quick.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like Drake came saying the next day, like
Yeah,
less than 24 hours.
How you drop a disc record the day the man drop an album?
Right?
Somebody leaked that record to Drake. Drake was prepared, right?
Yeah.
Kanye
But
West.
Kanye West, exactly.
Do y'all think that?
I think so.
Yeah.
You think Kanye sent him the diss?
I do feel like Kanye is petty and messy enough to do that.
Or he's genius enough to do that and know that controversy sells more than anything.
Honestly, that would, and I hate people throwing the genius word around. That would be absolutely genius if that really happened. Kanye expecting Drake, if he has a well polished enough retaliation that it would sell and it will blow up because people aren't expecting that.
Part of it is also that he's innocent and ignorant. Kanye. He's like, he played those records for him probably innocently and just like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he dissed that nigga on him. Oh, well, hey, tell me what you think. You see what I'm saying? We never really know how this happened. And then at the end of the day, Pusha T still has to send his album through Def Jam, which is owned by who? Universal. And who was Universal? Drake. You see what I'm saying? Somebody might have tipped Drake off 2-3 days before saying, hey, look, hey, man, I don't want to start nothing, but.
Drake could have got the record after you recorded it.
That's
Exactly.
true.
I'm an engineer.
You see, Pusha T said.
I'm
Pusha
just
T.
saying, from an engineer's point of view, if I work with Drake,
No, you're right.
I'm gonna say, hey man, that man came up here and did a bad motherfucker on you.
But see, Pusha
Hey,
T.
I'm just saying, he know.
Yeah.
I called him. I said, hey man, the man came up here and did a diss record on you. He like, what? This the same nigga just saw me and asked for an autograph. But you know, that's beside the point.
That really happened.
That was
But-
nigga
Bud's
told you-
called. Yeah, you messaged me. You called me.
Yeah, I called
He
him.
called me and it was like, bro, this nigga just came and spit these bars about you, and I was like, it was whack, right? Before it was whack, right?
But
Yeah, bro.
it was a
Should've
whack or
told
did
me
he
got
go
on his
in on
ass.
Raw? He probably bust your ass, Raw.
Should have said, yeah, you got on your ass. That's what you should have said.
It was okay.
It was so that means he went in.
No, it was like okay, like the okay line right
was
here.
cool.
I
Like,
think
you
you
know
should.
what I mean?
I think you should
Like-
release it raw for the people
But,
to
like,
decide.
Here's the thing.
Wait, who was it? I forgot.
The situation got deaded like not too long after that. Like I think like the nigga came. Did he come to you or something?
Took a picture with me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
but you know,
So you ain't
Who was that? I
retaliate,
can't
Raw?
remember who that.
I don't. You
No,
know,
you ain't
I'm,
get-
I'm not gonna say his name.
I seen him
I'm
a
not
couple.
gonna say his name 'cause that's messy.
I seen him
But
like
I'm
a
just
couple of
saying,
days before, like after.
I
at the
didn't know you
party.
was friendly like that, Raw.
You said what?
I didn't know you was
What you
friendly like that,
mean?
So
man.
what, hey, can I ask you a question? What was Ron supposed to do when he see him? Battle him on front? Yeah,
That's
what's
right,
up?
on
Yo.
site. If you a real nigga on site,
Get
not no
these
taking no
bars.
pictures,
Hey,
man. You
what's
should have
good,
been
bro?
busting
Hey,
his
what's
ass.
good, bro? What's that shit you was talking?
Bow, bow. That's exactly like that, man. Raw, you know what?
He's supposed to fight with the
I
words.
see, bro. You don't want no smoke, man. Hey, right now, if y'all want to blow up and not get a response, y'all start throwing them disses at Raw. He gonna just take pictures with you and sign autographs.
Hey, I have like 10, you remember like 2014 when everybody was throwing the diss tracks? I had like 6, 7 in 1 year. It's crazy.
Don't try me, though.
Nothing beat being
try me.
burnt. You know what I'm saying? Nothing beats being burnt on camera though.
So y'all think
pretty
the biggest leaks come from engineers? Engineers be leaking them boys out.
course.
Within internal crews, like within internally. You know what I mean? It may be the homie that you run with.
But how he get the track? Like with the email?
You got to think, iPhones now, you don't even have to email it. You can just send it in a text message like that.
Airdrop.
You can airdrop it. You can drop it like that. I mean, so,
Hey man, it's endless possibilities.
Yeah, that's true.
but see,
I see it every day.
Pusha T said he ran into Birdman the other day
I saw that in the elevator.
in the elevator. You see what I'm saying? And so, like,
What? I ain't see that.
does this say that Pusha T didn't have a problem, or he was just smart enough to be like, oh, I'm chilling, just because he didn't want them to jump on his ass?
I mean, you gotta be smart, bro. You gotta be smart. Yeah, I mean,
But
like,
just straight up, what you gonna, you know, I'm saying, like, what, the man gonna be scared when they see Birdman or something? What going on? Like, fuck that shit.
so what you
Like-
said?
like, I'm just like, we at a point now. Oh shit, it's my home. I'm sorry.
Are
y'all,
you
my,
good, bro?
My game's going. Nah, you know, I'm just saying, like, niggas supposed to be scared when you see Birdman or something. Like, I don't know what's the beef because he was signed to Cash Money.
No, you know me. I mean, I don't think he was prepared to see Birdman. He was on the elevator, and Birdman and his squad walked in on the elevator.
So
Yeah,
what is,
and
so,
Pusha was by himself.
so what is beef on site or something?
I mean, they've been taking shots for these last couple of years, so you would think it is, right?
Yeah, these niggas ain't really, these niggas ain't no gangsters, man.
Even though Pusha said yesterday, he's like, it's just rap. Like,
That's what I'm
it's just
saying.
rap.
That's all this shit is. And Birdman can't rap, so when he see him in sight, yeah, what them niggas gonna say something?
Right. But what did Birdman say to Rick Ross? Like, what was his response about the idols become rivals? Like,
Did he ever respond to it? He
don't
never
think
just
so.
directly responded. It was
I
just a
don't
bunch
think
of
so.
he pulled the Raw, took a picture with him, squashed everything.
huh?
Raw, you gonna, hey, bro? if you
No,
want to
nigga.
pop this summer,
Nigga,
Raw, you need to
see.
be in some
Nigga,
beef, bro.
The picture was before he did.
If you trying to pop this summer, man, you need to be in some beef, bro.
Bro, that picture was before he did.
Who you trying to diss this summer?
Hey,
you
man,
got
Big D trying to start
you
some
got
shit.
Devi Stones. You can go at him. That's your man's. You cool with him?
Yeah, I fuck with that. B.
Not today, bro. Y'all not friends no more, B. You go in the studio tonight. Who else you got? What's my man that just signed to Def Jam?
Bobby Sessions.
Yeah, bro. Take that record label away from him, bro. Go, man. You know what? You don't want
Bobby
it, bro.
don't want no smoke.
I see, bro.
Bobby,
Oh, he don't want
He
it.
don't want no smoke.
Bow. You know what I'm saying? Bow. That's what I'm
See
saying,
what
bro.
I did there? That was some industry shit.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Oh yeah, by the way, Big D, you know, it's 2018. Nobody's shooting big guns no more. It's all pew, pew, pew,
Oh,
Yeah.
don't shoot big guns.
you know that will be my 30-second clip. We gonna get this beef popping this summer, boy. I'm gonna tag, man. We gonna get this popping, bro. You gonna be on it, but if you lose, your career over with. So you better already have them things in the bag, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Bobby Sessions, man. Fucks with that, man.
So right now with Drake, we saying Drake is on top. Like I think Pusha T gave him a little jab to bait him into the fight. Do y'all think Pusha T got something in the vault ready for Drake?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. I think Drake had those bars ready for Pusha.
The thing about this shit, what people are not realizing, like before you look at what's going on, you gotta look at it introspect. Like Pusha is coming from a different side than Drake. Pusha is specifically coming from one. He thinks he doesn't write his own shit. And he has a ghostwriter. And the second one, we don't truly know yet, but the speculation is jealousy.
Let me that wrong. My bad.
You good?
But also, I think part of it is like, why is that Pusha's problem? Not so much his problem, but like, why does he have an issue with that? I get it. He said, "No, Drake's not in my conversation because he don't write all his own shit."
Yeah.
So I get that was said, and obviously, you know, they took that and they baited him into that by saying, "Oh, well, he don't write all of his shit." So they're just saying, like, making it seem like Pusha had a problem, but that wasn't always the case. He was just like, "Oh no, he ain't on my level. He don't even write all his own shit."
Quick question: do Pusha T had a right to put himself in the same breath and conversation as Cole and Kendrick?
Yes.
Okay, you know,
That's a very good question.
because really, coming from Pusha, he probably looking at it like, get your young ass on somewhere, fam. When I was rapping and coming up and had my deal, nigga, you was on Degrassi.
Yeah. I mean,
Straight up, like when they came out, like, you know, what I mean, Drake wasn't out.
And I'm a quote from the book of Duppy
Okay.
when he said,
I already know what you're gonna say.
or indirectly quotes. I don't remember the bar, but
I don't
when he said, I had a mic autograph with your signature, and it started fading, and that looked like what's happening today. Like the way he put that,
So it's like relatable to your situation.
it's like
I'm with
Started
you.
fading, and it's relatable to
and
your
that's the
situation.
shit that
I'm with you. And
Bro.
that's just like the line Rick Ross said. You know, what I mean, I was a fan of you until I seen that your rollie was fake.
yeah.
I feel you.
And it's like
But it's like at the same
they're coming
time,
from two different angles. Like Pusha's coming from like the ghostwriting allegations, and we don't know.
But does that matter? Like in
It-
Drake's
it-
case,
it
does
matter-
that matter?
It matters because that was make Drake's retaliation so much more powerful. Because it's like
you know,
he's coming from a personal standpoint. You know what I'm saying? You're coming from speculations, which has nothing to fucking do with you at all, and it's some other shit. Drake saying, man, I came over to y'all's crib and I wrote for Kanye for his album in front of you. I just came back from putting pen to the sheets. He said that in the song. And he left. Because Drake mentioned that in the interview whenever Kanye had the breakdown.
Yeah.
And he was just like, nigga, I just got back from your house doing records for you, with you. You know what I'm saying? For your album.
That's not Pusha's issue. Like the fact whether Drake writes all his own shit or not.
There's something else.
Okay.
But I'm saying he's using that, which is why the infrared, that's what it was about. You know what I'm saying? He was, you know what I'm saying? Like it came from Quentin, like he's speaking on his ghost allegations.
Right.
And Drake came back, which he didn't really have to, you know what I'm saying? And he did. You know what I'm saying? Like
Here's an example. Like me and you, we boys. We've been boys since we met in like 13.
yeah.
Whether you write all of your own shit or I write all of mine, or whether we have people in the studio helping us, that's neither here nor there between one of us. You know what I'm saying? Unless you out here doing like some Jon Stewart shit, like what me and you, the relationship me and you have, it's gonna stay intact.
Yeah.
Unless some shit like that pops off. You see what I'm saying? Other than that, what you got going on? Hey, keep doing your thing. 'Cause if you making great records, I'm making great records. What the fuck does it matter?
Right.
But then back to my original question, I know you say yes, but does Pusha T had a right to really put himself in the same category as Kendrick in Cole?
Lyrically, yes.
Solid.
But are we speaking lyric? Are we speaking all together?
Yeah,
Just
because
overall.
as crazy as it sounds, he kind of has something to do with paving the way for them people.
Only thing he doesn't have to equally.
I wouldn't say he led the pack, but he's in the pack.
He
that
definitely-
paved the way
he's definitely-
for Kendricks and
Definitely.
J. Cole's. And
Well, so why his
Because-
name will never be mentioned when people say Kendrick?
because he was
Albums.
never anything without malice.
Albums.
He don't have the stardom. He don't have the stardom to go with him.
And that's my favorite line out the Drake disc. When nigga said, you know, the line about malice. It's like, yeah, your partner just switched up all the way. He don't even fuck with you no more.
He doesn't have the stardom to go with what Kendrick and
Why not,
and
though?
Cole have.
At the moment.
He's never made singles.
So does he need to be in the
Jadakiss.
same category as them? If these guys made singles,
in
He's
the
got
category
solid
with
bodies
Jadakiss
of
and
work.
niggas like that.
He's got solid bodies of work.
Solid mixtapes.
Solid mixtapes, solid albums. Now
singles.
two solid albums.
He can make a good single. It's like I say, it's like Jadakiss. Jadakiss has plenty of singles, but
Fat
how many
Joe.
platinum albums does he have?
Right. The only thing he doesn't have to match Kendrick and Cole is the stardom. You know, to bring it to you know to real
Kendrick
time.
and Cole make great albums.
But see, so does Pusha.
Yeah.
So does Pusha.
I feel like this.
I can't say the same.
I would say
But
Pusha's.
like I guess, you know, this is coming from a different standpoint. Y'all hip hop. I'm not.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really care for it.
You're not hip
And see,
hop.
like, but see, also,
like when I say that is when the Cole album dropped, I didn't
Boring.
just it was
Boring.
like it took me to listen to it a few times and actually watch the visuals to be like, okay, I see what you're trying
You
to
have
say.
to-
I
And
see
then
what
play
you're
it
trying to
again.
do.
y'all
Well,
have
see,
to know.
it's different. It's
trying to
different
say.
type of niggas.
And
though,
then
you know
play
what
it
I'm saying?
again.
saying? So
Cause you like most engineers who are really engineers or producers that are really producers don't listen to anything.
And that's what
There's
I'm
a-
saying. Like,
And you're not a fan of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like
But
you
look-
don't indwell in time and go multiple
But
projects.
there's a 10-year gap between them.
Yeah.
Push and Clips came out around 2000, 2001.
right.
Yeah.
Cole and Kendrick 2009, 2010, 2011.
That's why I
It's a
said he
10-year
was part
gap.
of the pack that
I
paved
feel like
the way.
I feel like Pusha won't get mentioned in none of the categories for each generation he was popping in. He's not going to get mentioned.
But he's gonna be at all the OG meetings.
I mean, I agree.
Yeah.
Because every time something pop off, they make sure Pusha there.
But he came in as a solo. He came in as a group with Clips.
And that's where the
That's why. Now, don't get me wrong. Okay, so let me bring it real time. Let's say Pusha came to Dallas today to do a show, do his tour
Nobody's
show.
there.
He's gonna be
At all.
he's gonna be at Southside Music Hall.
Who?
Pusha.
Who's going to go see him?
I'm
That's-
gonna
about-
be able to see Big D from across the room.
Okay, so here's what I'm saying though. That's
Wow.
about 18.
Disrespectful.
Look, very,
Facts.
very
Different.
But look, you talking about Southside Music Hall? That's about 1,800 people. Pusha will do that in Dallas. Cole's at the Pavilion with 10,000
Yeah.
people.
Right.
Kendrick,
Kendrick.
they were just at the
American
Pavilion.
Airlines.
AAC or
American
like
Airlines. You
that.
see what I'm saying? That's the difference. He don't have a stardom,
Yeah, I'm with
but he
you.
has
Why
the
not?
solid. He can't. It's a 10-year gap. It's a 10-year gap. If you go back to when Fabulous
So
first
why-
came out, Fabulous could have potentially did the same shit that they're doing
Yeah,
right
but
now.
if Fab come now, he couldn't sell out the House of Blues.
He's 40 years old.
Just saying though, but who's to say Fab not cold on the mic?
You have to, he's definitely Cole, but you have to take it back to when he was getting started, his first couple of years in, and then Cole and Kendrick and them in their first couple of years in.
It's a time. It's timing. Music changes every 6 months.
So I'm going to just, with this, I'm going to say, when I mention Cole and Kendrick, I will not mention Pusha T. Pusha T is very
You
underrated.
don't have to because, like you say, it's a 10-year gap. You talking about some 26, 27-year-old niggas to a 37, 37, 38?
I just
40
feel
now.
like
Yeah, he's 40
40
now.
years old,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I feel like Pusha T is one of those ones that he's never going to be in anybody's top 5 for the most part.
Well, I mean,
he's
people
one
put,
of those.
People put him in their top
No.
five.
I'm quite sure it may be some, but what I'm saying
I
is,
can't let you
somebody
just
probably
shit
put
on
Afro
all the
Man.
fans because he has fans. He has people that listen to him that's faithful. I have some friends that's jamming to Pusha T, but I just couldn't get jiggy with
No, what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, I'm just saying at the end of the day, we have put him in one of those underrated artist categories where he's never going to get the clout or the respect that he deserves. Like, I feel like Royce the 5'9", he would be one of those guys who will always fall into an underrated
hard.
category. Like, he go hard, but it's a niche. Like, that's somebody, if you like that, you got to go find that.
Yeah, and he's my all-time number 3.
Okay.
Royce.
Okay, so then we're going to go to the next phase, man. So far, 2018 up to this point, who has the best release album so far?
Victory Lap.
Victory Lap.
I second that opinion.
Victory lap.
Yes. At the moment, I would second that opinion.
This is out of like
Up from
everything.
January 1st to 2000. I mean to today.
now.
Who's released the best project
from
so far?
everything that has dropped.
Yeah.
It's a tie between Victory Lap and No Dope on Sundays.
I'm gonna
Saha?
tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
That was an album.
Yeah, that was
was
an
an
album.
album.
It was a good album. It was a really good album.
It was his first studio
I
album, I
third
believe.
that
Yeah,
opinion.
first studio album.
First studio album.
album. Okay, so Saha has this.
I've been a Saha fan since like 2010.
He has this.
Bro.
He has this cloud
He's
over
probably
him.
like-
Black History, like
He has a cloud over him. Yeah, it was.
Can I take? I'm sorry, I ain't trying
Go
to
ahead,
cut
go
y'all
ahead,
off.
go ahead, brother.
Y'all want to know who probably my two top favorite? I would say best rappers are,
who?
because it's not in Kendrick or none of them niggas.
Who?
It's Saha and Don Tripp. And what's crazy is Don Tripp raps simple but clever. He'll put something in a simple retrospect, but it'll make you think about it. And Saha's just a beast. I don't give a damn nobody. Said
Yeah.
You know, don't get me wrong. I love Kendrick. I love Cole, but them niggas there, it's just different. Them different type of niggas to me.
There's not a whack song on Victory Lap.
At all.
I agree.
Not one.
Not one.
The rollout and the campaign that he's currently on, I've never seen anything like it. It's definitely unlike anything in this day and time. Back in the day, artists would release a single 2-3 months in advance to try to build up, and they would release videos. They would do their press runs before the album. Now he was recording all this micro content, putting it out only on Instagram. Album comes out, then he starts doing his press run. You see what I'm saying? So like, he was having new content every single day, every other day with his creative director, and he was giving you behind the scenes to him making the album, but he didn't give you no music.
So who has the? So I think we all agree on that, on Victory Lap being the best album so far. Who's the most disappointing album that's been released to this day so far?
See what disappointing.
I'm gonna say J. Cole. I'm not even gonna say disappointed. I'm gonna jump in and then say it was everything that I expected it to be. I think J. Cole talented.
Tell him, because I see you want to tell your
It-
live something about what he said.
I think he's
See, you tell
talented,
your live.
but I look at, and I said this before on the podcast, I look at J. Cole like Nas. I feel like you got
Ooh,
bars.
Them big shoes.
I feel like J. Cole
know what's
got
crazy?
bars and he do his
Those are big
thing.
old shoes to say that.
He definitely is the, like, and not skill wise, but relevancy. Like you could kind of say he's the Nas of this generation.
And I think he made the same exact mistakes as Nas, and his production is boring as hell. And that's why I think this album was more up tempo than his last one.
Right. So,
But
I really don't want to comment on this. On
boring,
the J. Cole
ATM.
album. I don't want
I'm not saying he don't have good songs. What I'm saying
I don't want
is
to comment on the album until I watch the interview with him and Lil Pump.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely waiting
I'll
for
check
that.
that one.
I'm gonna go with
dropped.
I'm gonna go with the most disappointing. I'm gonna go with Culture 2.
I enjoy Culture too.
Well,
I'm gonna go with Culture 2.
God damn, that made me want to go on my phone.
Not because it was whack. Not because it was whack.
Dang, we didn't even say Cardi B had one of the best.
You know what's crazy?
Maybe I like it, but go ahead.
It's fucked up. But my most disappointed is actually Post Malone. I didn't like his album.
Oh,
I didn't even know he dropped one.
Yeah,
yeah,
I didn't like it. I
It's,
didn't
it's
like
like one of the most.
It broke that record
yeah.
that J. Cole had set. Like it broke that record. Like it was
Oh,
impressive.
by the way, J. Cole didn't break that record.
Okay.
It was proven false. Drake still has that record for that Spotify.
Okay.
But he was only like 6-7 million short. And when I say only, it's like that's a lot below.
6-7 million, anything short.
Yeah, but it's like Drake's. The number was so high. You know what I'm saying? Like he's came to close. So he's second place for that record.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just feel like I think J. Cole is just at one of those times. I get it, the whole no feature thing. I understand you doing your own production things. Kudos, bro. But this album number 3 for him? 4?
4.
I didn't like J. Cole's song Count It Up till I watched the video.
And sometimes that'll do it for you, the visual.
That made me like it more. That made me like it a lot more. But I'll tell you what J. Cole's issue is. He needs to get out of his own way sometimes.
Yeah.
Imagine if nobody else was in this room but me. I'm writing, producing, recording, engineering my own music, and then I bring it out and take it in there to y'all. I'm like, all right, the album's done. It's coming out next week. Listen to it now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody has a chance to critique it but me. You see what I'm saying? He needs to get out of his own way because sometimes it sounds like he's sometimes making the same beat with different songs.
Because he doing everything himself. It's time to outsource. That's why I say he like Nas. Like I feel like J. Cole is Nas, and again Kendrick is kind of like the Jay-Z. Like Kendrick gonna give you bars, but he gonna get you something that's gonna slap in the club at the same time. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole so into just his message and his lyricism that he overlooks the production. I think it's just time for him to outsource and bring other people in, and it's cool. Break himself up too much. It's just too much.
I felt like that way about Crit. I felt like Crit was on top, but he wouldn't let nobody in.
That's one of the top 10 albums this year.
Oh yes,
top 10.
I mean, but it hasn't been that. It's been like
it wasn't as big.
It's been like 10 albums this year, basically. Did Tyler Ship drop this year or last year?
Tyler,
the creator?
Last year, I think.
Last year. Did anybody hear what about the ASAP shit?
I'm very impressed with what Tyler's been doing lately. What Tyler's been doing lately, I've been kind of impressed about. I've been like, okay, you're not on that other shit no more. You've been kind of getting a little well-rounded. I like the song with him and I forgot the bitch name, but he got Boosie Collins on it. That's a bad motherfucker.
Kali Uchis.
Yeah, that's it.
You got to think that that Black Panther album was one of the better albums this year.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
It was.
It was.
It was great, but I didn't like Black Panther
The movie?
The movie?
at all.
Wow.
I didn't.
What
at
kind
all.
of shit is that?
It was so typical nigga.
That's the other side
that's
talking,
so
y'all.
coonery.
That's
No, I swear to God.
that's the other side of Bud's.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but like my friend said earlier, I'm mixed, so I come from both sides. And when shit is just too
You can't be
typically
both
nigga,
sides, bro.
Yes, I can.
You
I've
just would have been
for
in the
30
house.
I've been for 31 years.
You would have been in the house, bro.
No,
You would have
bro,
been
actually,
at
you know what?
nighttime.
I feel like,
Came out there and
I feel
slept
like
with
it's
us.
the exact opposite of what you're saying is. I felt
It's
I felt like I
It was
walked,
typical. Come on, man.
I felt like
A
I
little kid
walked-
from Oakland. This shit started off in Oakland.
but
Really?
it wasn't based around
where he's
that
from?
though.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
But
Kill
I think
Martin,
it was.
but-
I liked the movie, but I think getting ready to go see the,
the
movie.
storyline. I feel like, I'm sorry. I feel like I didn't like the Disney Channel shit for one, and I feel like that's what watered down the storyline.
I think
I
niggas-
feel like that shit would have been deeper, and it could have been harder, but it was real soft.
I think niggas ruined it for you because you expected so much. Niggas was
Yeah,
wearing dashiki.
I'm with you there.
exactly.
I'm
Niggas
with
had
you there.
spreads at the movie theaters with meatballs and shit.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, I think niggas ruined it for you. I think that's what it was.
So you saying,
Yeah.
Star, I ruined it because me and my wife, we went in all black.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Bro, I don't care, bro. You know what?
Yeah,
You got to work on that, man. We got to support our people. Star, you need to show
I
up.
support
But
black
see, I went
business.
to see it. I went to see it the Thursday that it came out. So I love the movie. Don't get me wrong, I love that movie. But I think niggas ruined it getting ready when it was
I
getting ready to
couldn't
come
watch
out.
it twice.
I think
Really?
just you like getting ready to like it's an
I
all
can't
black
really watch
cast
movies
instead of
twice.
So
like,
you don't think it's a top 5 Marvel movie?
ooh.
I'm not a Marvel fan, so therefore
I need y'all's top 5 Marvel movies. You're a DC fan.
Dylan.
I'm not either.
I'm about to say.
I'm not
nigga,
either. So like that's where it also loses me.
Yeah, because
You
you're
see what I'm
not.
saying? So
Infinity
it's like,
War?
even with that side, it's like
Infinity War.
I feel like
Joey Hart.
if it was
We have a conversation about that.
Infinity War.
Yeah, real shit.
We can go in and go to that. That shit was dope as hell. That's why I come out so big
Star.
Thanos.
I heard Black Panther
Yeah.
died in it though.
You said what?
Yeah, he died.
Oh, bro.
I'm spoiling
Wait,
it.
hey, nigga, the movie been out for how long now?
Weeks.
I haven't.
Spoiler. You gotta make sure you put a
He died.
Infinity War
What
spoiler.
the
in
Not
hell?
there.
even gonna spoil it.
Nigga, they
I'm
all
not even-
died, nigga.
Okay, I
They
didn't
all
know.
died.
It was
Like,
the rapture.
half of them.
At the end, Jesus came and took half, and the other half was left on
But
earth.
if anybody
But-
has ever read the comics,
Right.
they know how it really ends,
Yeah.
how it really goes.
Right.
In the comics, Thanos killed all them niggas.
Oh,
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So
But see, like I'm not big on that.
I understand.
Me either.
I'm a music dude. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's
but
cool.
It's all music with me. Like I don't give a damn about sports and none of that shit. I don't care about the playoffs. I don't care about none of that shit. You know what I mean? I'm a music
Shouts to
dude.
LeBron though. Shouts out
Shout
to
to
LeBron.
LeBron.
Hey, yeah. So, before we get off of that,
Shout out to Houston, man. Been
Shout out to
showing
Houston
out
too.
lately.
Shout out to Houston too. Yeah.
It's a big
Houston
game
been
tonight.
showing out last couple guys though. I have been watching the playoffs.
They play tonight,
I want
right?
them to win. I want the Houston to win their
Hey man, I'm
conference.
from Tennessee, but I'm always Texas.
I
man.
want
I'm
Houston to
always
go
out
so I can guarantee that the Cavs are gonna win.
I want to see Houston
Exactly
versus
why.
Cavs, and this is going to be LeBron's sweetest victory if he pulls this off
Definitely.
so
of his
what?
career.
So what? The Houston played tonight, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Chris
So
Paul's out.
Chris Paul out,
Ooh wee.
Yeah.
Kevin Love out,
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Cavs.
This has been an interesting playoff.
Yeah, man. I mean, anytime you got LeBron on the team, you got a chance. But you see him last week, the last game, with his hand. I never saw him tired. With his hands on his hips, couldn't even run down the court. Gas. But he came out yesterday.
He's only human.
That's true.
Game 7 in Boston.
Who wins?
The Cavs.
Cavs.
LeBron gonna have to score 50 because no Kevin Love.
Yeah.
But you're gonna need Tristan Thompson. And
Did he
you're
score
gonna
50 last night?
46.
46,
He's
47.
averaging that.
And then you're gonna need Jeff Green to play big. Jeff Green is an X factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna need him.
So I'll go Cavs. Who you go, Raw?
I'm gonna go Cavs.
But who don't watch sports, but that's okay. Who you got?
LeBron got to be clutch.
Hey, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. As crazy as it is, I'm still gonna think. I think Golden State gonna take the whole finals.
The fuck Golden State.
Hey, I don't know, man. Them boys is unstoppable right now.
Game 7.
Fuck them
so
niggas.
So Golden State wins tonight, which is not guaranteed they're gonna win tonight.
It's not guaranteed. Hey, man, I don't watch sports, so I'm only going off of when I
Because
watch.
the Rockets can still beat them niggas. But
Is it
if they play
2-2
Game
or
7,
3-2?
Game 7's in Houston. It's 3-2
Yeah.
Houston.
3-2. Okay, yeah.
Game 7 gonna be in Houston.
And they might choke.
They might choke. They might choke like a fucking.
They might talk like a motherfucker,
Don't
but
get me
hey,
wrong, like I'm all the way Texas, so I'm with if Houston win. But you know, it's just some shit you just can't deny.
So another album I've been listening to, Lil Baby.
Okay.
What y'all think of that joint?
I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'm gonna say this. I'm out this conversation because I ain't listen to that shit.
Come on, man. That's, you
mean,
lyrical
listen,
rappers, man. Y'all lyrical niggas be killing me,
look,
man.
you sent me this shit. I said, that's the only thing I ain't listen to. So
Hey,
I'm
God.
gonna listen. I'm gonna listen to it before I go, so I can
know what?
speak on it.
You know what's crazy?
I listened to a couple songs. I was like,
You know what's crazy, Rob? What I tell you, I listen to all of them, but what? But the Pusha T.
what
Yeah.
the Pusha T.
Y'all lyrical niggas be killing me, man. If niggas
And you
ain't
know
using
what?
words
I
like
like the Lil
hypocrisy.
Baby.
Nah,
and-
cause I'm not.
I like the
I'm
Lil
not.
Baby
I'm not
album,
one of them niggas.
but-
I listen to a lot of dumb rap and.
Why I gotta be dumb?
No. I listen to a lot of dumb rap, simple rap, dumbed down rap, fucking mumble rap. I don't listen to a lot of it, but I tolerate.
Can you
a lot of it.
say can you go back in time and think when the first time you heard music like that?
I can.
I can too.
I can't. Yeah, I can.
It was Young Nation.
I mean, I feel like hip hop
Franchise
is always.
boys.
I feel like hip hop is always.
You
Okay.
savage. Oh, franchise. No, franchise.
You can't tell me that motherfucker.
They was getting there. It's a bar.
You can't tell me
Look,
what's
look.
his name. You think I can't even think of his name, man? God damn.
Well, I never knew none of them niggas' names separately.
The crazy
Alright.
one. The crazy one.
Them franchise boys.
Yeah.
I don't understand
They
why
had
you.
names, nigga.
Yeah, they
I don't understand
I'm
why
thinking
you
of Crime
lyrical
Mob.
niggas act like rap has always.
Thinking of Crime Mob.
Diamond from Crime
Even
Mob.
that,
I'm
though.
bucking and bucking and oh, yeah, all that
But
shit
even
was
then,
shit.
though, it was slowly getting there. Like it was further and further trying to. What can we get away with?
I'm just saying,
What can
bro.
we get away with?
Okay,
Young
so-
Nation, the shit that I heard, because I'm from Baltimore, so I'm from the East Coast. I was 10, 11 years old. Like the trap
So-
music that niggas listen to today, for me, that was T.I., that was Dipset, that was 3-6 Mafia.
And you got
like,
okay, and just coming
You know
from the
what I'm saying?
opposite
Like-
side, I'm from Memphis. I call
Yeah.
all that Ti. That was
Yeah.
our top shit.
Yeah.
You was the low. Your side
Yeah.
was low on the totem pole. Don't get me wrong. I was a fan of Dipset because I liked the beats. I was a fan of Jay-Z because I was a fan of Guru.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm a little
Best
older,
ever.
but it's like it's the yin and the yang.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
So coming to Texas and hearing the Southern style already has, and not to say dumbed down, but a different style and
I would
approach to
say
hip
Young
hop.
Nation brought the excitement to rap.
I agree.
They brought the
Y'all lyrical-
I wouldn't. I would say. I would say.
Y'all
the
lyrical
fun,
niggas.
I would say the fun and entertainment. I wouldn't say excitement. I would say the fun
Right.
and
Yeah,
entertainment.
because y'all lyrical niggas be boring
Bro,
as hell.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with the
Bro,
shots.
I be
I'm done
going
with
to the
the
shows,
shots.
bro, and bro, it'd be like a Martin Luther King sermon. You know what I'm saying? We are the world rally. You know what I'm saying? I need some entertainment, bro. Like I understand, like I understand, like the bars when you in the studio, and if I'm riding in my if we ride in a car and we hearing bars and stuff, I'm good with that. I think it's just a time and a place for everything. I feel like lyrical rappers are they're so engulfed in your lyrics that y'all think that shit is enough, and it's not.
Now, I'm a borderline lyrical nigga. You see what I'm saying? Borderline. We're more so about the message than the party that comes with the message. You talk about this Lil Baby album.
Okay.
Slap.
I listened to the entire thing.
Slap.
It was some good production. It was mixed well. It was
Slap.
tough to get through.
Tough.
At times, like,
Listen to 3 tracks, bro.
because I listened as I was driving. Yesterday I had a long drive, and I was driving, and I said to myself, "Where the fuck am I at?" Like, I zoned out for a second.
Because this is wrong. You listening to it at the wrong time. Like, for example,
Hey man,
I don't
What's the time to
listen.
listen to that type of music.
I feel like everything
I got
has
a
a
lot
time
of
and place. We
feedback
got a
on
lot
my
of
mic.
feedback somewhere,
yeah, it's
Mario.
real deep. It's on my. It's really on
Ooh,
me.
that's worse. There we go. We good?
Yeah.
Okay. So I feel like this. I don't want to hear J. Cole in the club.
I don't either.
Keep his ass at home.
I don't either.
But at the
ain't
same
gonna
thing,
lie,
I don't want to learn.
low key, a couple songs
They
now.
count it up in the club is all right.
Yeah,
Count
count it up
Count
is
it up.
Okay, so again, hey, Lil Baby album. What y'all think about it?
All right. It was pretty cool. Like I say, I'm with them guys. You know what I mean? They say they didn't really like it, but I'm on the opposite side. I'm not really hip hop. I listen to the street music. It's okay. It has its songs. It has, I have my favorites, but I was expecting more. You know what I'm saying? He's saying the same shit, rapping the same way.
It was
I
hard to get through.
I was expecting more because I'm a Lil Baby fan. So I guess that's why I was expecting more. I wasn't expecting the same shit. And he just gave me the same shit. So it was like, it's cool, but
I think now when people are dropping these albums, they're going away from what albums used to be.
making
Like,
albums.
Making albums. You see what I'm saying? Like, you used to have a variety of all kinds of music, and the label wasn't going to let you put it out if you didn't.
That's my biggest issue right now. is a
And
rap.
see,
Just
now-
think that's the sign of y'all niggas getting old.
That too. But you got to think now, you got people
Man,
that
you older than all
ain't-
us.
I am. That's what I'm saying. I think
Big
us
D,
old
hey,
niggas always try to live in
how
the
old are
past.
you?
Back in my day,
How old are you, Big D?
33.
You're 30. He said 33. Right?
33.
Shit.
Okay, I ain't
That's what I'm saying.
I
Us
ain't
old
too far
niggas
then.
always try to put our old shit on these new niggas. Like, let them have their moment.
Yeah.
So, do you think...
But-
go ahead.
Like, okay, they can have their moment, but take advantage of your moment. I guess I feel like Joe Budden. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, shit, if you're gonna have your moment, take advantage of your moment. Don't just ride the wave and just ride it. Ride this bitch and take advantage of it.
That's alluding to what I said about Culture, too. Like, it was 24 of the same song.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Shit.
Like, skip. You know what I mean?
Because they really have. I mean, what's that? What's that one joint? Stir Fry was probably the only track they. Really
I
got
hated
in-
Stir Fry.
That was the only one that really, you're right. That's the only
only
one that really slapped. Like, you're right.
I didn't like that record.
I didn't either, but it's just like.
I felt like they were reaching real hard.
Yeah, I agree.
Didn't
Pharrell
Pharrell produce?
Yeah, Pharrell did.
That's probably my least favorite Pharrell production or anything that Pharrell's touched in the history of Pharrell Williams.
But it worked.
Yeah,
It worked
mean,
really
it
well.
worked.
That
Anything-
combination worked really well.
Anything new works.
I kept hearing how hard it went online. I'm like, okay, Pharrell, I'm probably gonna fuck with this stuff. Pharrell Amigos, that sounds crazy.
That's
And I heard
crazy.
it, and
That's
I was
a crazy
just,
combination.
I heard it, and I was just like, this is the song that niggas are saying goes really fucking hard. So I'm glad I'm not the only one that felt like that.
But this Lil Baby song with Drake was supposed to catapult him to a new level. To me, it didn't.
It's going to.
it's going to. I kind of. It's all good on me.
I think the JB, the Block Boy, I think it did. Block Boy JB, I think his record did more for him.
He
than-
had a dance with it.
You're right. I just think that was a better record too.
Okay, but
It's a more full
he
record.
has a dance with it. But could you tell me why Drake jumped on it? Why?
Oh,
He's
we
an
oh,
album
oh,
mode.
You can't explain.
We know,
He's
we
an
know,
album mode.
why Drake jumped on it.
Why?
Like he jumps on everything that's hot or has potential to be hot.
Was that hot?
I ain't see Drake
If that
doing
song
the,
did not have Drake on it, would that song be hot?
No, but
And-
Drake
and-
heard it and,
and-
was
and-
like, I
and-
can
and-
make this hot.
And I have a record I just did with Yellow Bees with Block Boy JB. But was that record? That record was not hot without Drake.
And no, I don't like the record without Drake. That's not the point.
That is
point.
the point.
No, it's not.
The point is, you can't say he just hopped on something that was hot. that don't seem like nothing was hot. That sounds like a record that they made together. That's not that song has no hook.
Now, mind you,
To Drake made it.
Yeah, that's
mind
true.
you, Jay.
Wait. Are we talking about the Block Boy shit? Or
Yes,
we
I'm
talking,
talking about Block Boy.
That had a hook.
But mind you,
But
the
Drake
Look
made
Alive,
that
Look
hook.
Alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the hook.
That was
mind
all
you,
Drake.
Mind you, that Black Boy JB had like 90,000 Instagram followers before that record.
I'm with you, because he shoot. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
when-
saying? Like,
when the record came out, he went up like 30,000 overnight.
bro, I'm going to tell you, my biggest appreciation with that record was Drake letting the same videographer shoot his video. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that took that videographer from being probably a $200 a video to $3,500, $4,500 a video.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. You're
But
absolutely
like, I
right.
feel like that record was not because it was hot. I feel like that was some family shit.
Because the quality of that shit was a World Star special.
Man, that shit was horrible.
Yeah.
Every record Block Boy had before Drake was horrible, quality wise. I don't understand none of the shoot record in the club.
But I don't think the Lil Baby record is going to do what Look Alive did.
My
Dance
Not
or
at
no
all.
dance.
My worst line, I hated when he said, "Wham, wham, wham,
Like a baby.
bitch, I'm the baby." To me, that was like,
And people are defending
I
that
died.
line online. No, it was hard, bro, because it's simple. No. Like, and
Kanye West has an artist out named Valley. I don't know if y'all heard of
Oh,
him.
yeah.
yeah.
Valley is simply clever.
Yeah.
I've listened to some of his songs, and he is simply clever. But that shit was not clever.
No.
That shit was wham,
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 wham, like a
bitch,
little
I'm the baby.
It's tough
That
to get through.
was Typical.
Yeah, it was tough to get through. Like I said, there was moments where I looked up like, hold on, where am I at?
What you think your experience with it would be like in a club?
Maybe the same because I consume music all the same. Like I don't dance, you know what I mean? And I don't think that has anything to do with my age or anything. Like I don't dance. So like if I hear something come on, don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna bob my head to in the club. 50's in the club. Whether I'm in the car, whether I'm in the club, or whether I'm at my daughter's daycare.
So in your mind, you be dancing hard as hell. I bet you. Dude.
Maybe,
I'm so loving.
maybe
BD
not.
right now.
Maybe.
You be wanting to let loose, but you just
What dance, though?
let's have a counseling
Like
session.
what dance?
What dance is he doing
don't know.
in his head?
Bro, I think you really want to dance, Star. I really,
No.
I'm looking at you. I really think you want to dance, bro. And it's okay, bro. We won't judge you. That's entertainment, bro.
I'm
Let
sure you
loose,
wouldn't.
brother.
I don't know.
You saying that because he light skinned?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's why he's
I
getting- that's why
understand.
he's getting
I
that.
understand you want to be light skinned with dark skin tendencies. It's like, yo, let me frown my face up and not, bro. Dance, bro.
Okay. I'm gonna dance.
I feel like you should make a diss record to Big D.
I'm
'cause
gonna
he's
dance.
He's
I'm
been
gonna get raw on
throwing
your
slugs.
ass. Drop
I'm gonna
that disc
dance
record if
and
you
I'm
want.
gonna
Raw on your
I'm gonna
ass,
dance and I'm gonna wear dashiki to Black Panther 2 and
bro. Man, live your best life, bro.
Can y'all
If you
really
drop that
tell-
diss
hold on.
track,
So first of all, living your best life means doing hoe shit.
that's fine. Do it, bro. If that's gonna
20
make you happy, you light skinned, you get passes.
2018, living your best life is being
I
as
hate
petty
that.
as possible.
I hate that.
There you
saying.
go, bro. Do it. See, that's light skin. Do it, bro. You hate living your best life. Live your worst life, then, my
You
nigga.
gotta be real petty enough to like say, "Hey, Big D wears a man weave."
I got one popping, bro. These bundles in, B.
I ain't even gonna go there. I'm just gonna let it make it.
I know. I saw your eyes. You was like, "Damn, I want to touch it. I want to see how it feel." I feel you.
Could
bro.
you imagine what happens when his wife runs her her
She
hands
can't touch
through
my
his
hair,
hair?
B.
Nigga
She
get
can't
stuck.
touch my hair,
You get
B.
stuck.
Don't touch my hair, B.
Did you see him have a bonnet on the other night?
popping, bro?
I did.
Him and his wife wore the same. They
I
wore
scrolled.
twin bonnets
I
in
kept
bed.
scrolling.
It was
Scrolling.
What?
Hey, we was in here, bro. I was out here, bro.
He was bald
I'm in
headed
these
too, by the
streets,
way.
bro. I'm popping,
He
man.
was bald headed.
The
then.
married life.
But first of all,
The
bro,
dual bonnets.
hey, bro, I paid $450 for this bundle, B. This thing needs satin on it at all times. when I
Hold
lay my
one
head.
motherfucking minute.
You got ripped
How much did you
off.
pay?
$450.
Are you serious?
This is real hair, bro. This ain't no fake
Did they
nothing,
come
man.
off a dead guy?
Probably. That's
They had
cool.
to.
I
But
appreciate
you
it.
paid
Thank you.
$450 to have her again?
Wait,
I paid it.
Wait, stop this
Welcome
shit.
to-
Hold on, dog.
Yes.
Wait, no.
Yes.
Yes, nigga.
Let me show you the picture.
Yes.
Yes.
Let me show you
Yes,
the picture.
Hold on, dog.
So you gonna act like he ain't just pull that Fetty Wap?
Hold on, bro.
You gonna act like he ain't pull a Fetty Wap?
Bro,
Oh, man.
stop. Stop rolling,
Hey,
bro.
No, bro.
Bro.
You know what? Hold up.
What, bro, stop
Where's
rolling.
that? Where's that?
Bro, stop.
This nigga made a collage.
Hey, hey, Big D. Hey, Big D. I'm so happy to be traveling on this journey with you.
I appreciate it, brother. Hey, bro, I had the Uncle Phil since I was 18, bro. Welcome to Mogul Moves Only, baby. How you feel?
Bro, no. I'm being punked right now. And
No,
Yeah, that's
it's
what you
real,
getting.
bro.
That's what you getting. Yeah, you
I'm
getting punked,
lying.
man.
You can't see that that joint popping in you, huh?
Yeah, you getting
got these
punked, man.
bundles.
Bro,
in,
y'all
bro.
lying, bro. I feel dumb. Y'all lying to me.
No, I swear, bro, that's me. Wednesday.
Say, hey, what's that? My nigga went from no to fro.
Out here.
Hey, when they glued it on your head, did they sponge it?
Yeah, they did. Bro, I had to buy a sponge, man. You know, real hair, baby. You know, new bundles, new responsibilities. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, bro. I wasn't.
Hey.
My mama ain't had no edges, bro. That's why I'm telling you, man. I ain't have no chance out the gate.
I gotta breathe.
I apologize, bro.
How long did it take? How long did the process take?
About 2 hours.
That's too fucking long, man.
Oh,
That's
You
too
got-
fucking long.
Bro, she wanted. Look, first of all, let's just start from the beginning.
All right, let's
So
go.
when I went in there, bro, you coming back? You good, bro?
oh, I gotta piss. I gotta go pee, man.
Hey, we can take a break real quick. We'll come back and talk about these bundles. You know? So we back. So what y'all think, man? A dude like me been going bald since he was 16, 17, had to cut the hair off at 18, rocking the baldy. All your mans, 18, bro. I told y'all, again, my mom ain't had no edges. My big mama had one puff on her head, on the top
Hey,
of her
bro.
head.
Okay.
One puff.
One
Straight up.
puff, literally.
Straight up, Big D.
Daddy.
I feel you, cause I'm 30.
One
I'm
puff.
31 actually, and my shit started to get thin. You feel what I'm saying? That's the only reason I grew my hair.
Same.
Well, you know,
'Cause
since
when I was rocking my fade, my nigga say, "Dang, this shit look thin up there." Like, I can't rock the fade no more. So I'm growing my shit out, so my shit look a little thick.
Yeah.
But really up top, my shit thin in the bitch. So I feel you, but I don't know, man.
You don't know?
I just had to be bald, man.
But you know what?
But you know how you say you cut your shit at 18.
18.
You been bald since 18. I can't even relate.
Since 18, when I'm 33 now, how many years is that? It's 15 years, right? 15 years I've been rocking the body, which is cool. I'm used to it. That's all I know. Like going, waking up and sponging and all that stuff, bro. This shit is a whole new world for me. I hate it.
Wait a minute. You wake up in the morning and sponge?
Yeah, I gotta hit that joint, bro. You know, so the curls pop, B. You can't, you gotta make that joint look nice.
I'm saying, so that's human hair.
It's human hair, bro. 100%. Well, it's a blend.
It's
mostly human hair.
So wait.
Now, first it was all real. Now it's a
It
blend.
couldn't
I
be
ask you
all human hair because
can
it
I
would lay
ask you
down
this?
like buds.
Do you have tracks?
No, it's not a track. It is
Shout
not
out
a
to
track.
cameraman, because he feel me. Long as you don't have no tracks.
Hold up, bro. This joint itching.
Wait a minute. Do you have to pat it like a girl?
I mean, I can do however I want, but I think the pattern is the right way to do it. It's most effective. I understand. I was at the club last night when me and my wife went out, and me and some other chicks, we was in there just beating that joint down. You know what
How
I'm
does
saying?
it feel to rock a weave as a man?
Well, first, it's not a weave. It's a male prosthesis. You know, so let's get the right.
How does it feel to rock a weave as a man?
Star, we're not going to just stare at the camera as if. You're not going to sit there and judge me.
Star's not in the room right now.
No, Star's sitting here judging me. I see him with his light-skinned eyes, bro. You're going to have to stop doing that, bro. See, that's why Raw, after this, Raw, you got that track ready, right, B? You know what I'm saying? Look, bro.
I don't believe it. The audacity.
Hey, hold up, bro.
Star, could you ever rock a man weave?
Nah, man.
Star, if it all start falling out today, you just gonna go bald.
You know, see, I'm already starting to thin. It is what
Why
it
would
is.
you
It
go
is-
bald?
Hey, give me
Technology
some,
is getting
man. Give me
better.
some. It is what it is.
Technology is getting better.
It is.
Hey,
I can
man.
go deep sea diving with this weave on. I can continue to play flag football.
How long does it last?
A minimum. If I do nothing with it and don't take care of it, 3 months. If I maintain it,
It is
up to a year.
now. Is it glued on
It's
to
glued.
your head?
It's glue. It's a lace. A frontal or closure. A frontal, is it a frontal or a closure? Which one is it? What's the joint that closes the whole head? That's a
Hold up,
closure.
man. Wait.
But it covered like the
one
whole
minute.
head, so
Wait
that's
a
a
minute.
closure.
So you're telling me right
Closure.
now you have on a lace?
Yeah, bro, you can feel that joint. It's all wrinkly on the. I be trying to stretch that joint out so it lay flat. Yeah, bro. Popping, B.
Shout out Big D with the lace front.
Suge Diddy with the lace front on. You know what I'm saying? You feel
And
me?
you know what? I congratulate my man for having such confidence with it. Because some guys would have just took that shit and been really pissed off about us talking about it. But I'm going to continue to talk about it. Because
I think we need to bring.
I ain't worth a damn.
I think we need to bring awareness to male beauty. It's okay to, as men, to enhance our beauty.
But I feel like with
My
that,
nigga.
you're taking it. That's like saying it's okay for a man to wear makeup.
I mean, you should. Scott Disick on again on the last episode. My guilty pleasures. I do watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians. You know what I'm saying? Don't judge me, bro. Don't act like you don't watch it.
You watch the Kardashians and you got a lace front. You ratchet.
I've never seen a single episode.
You never seen this?
I've never
So
seen a
because you never
single
seen
episode.
it, but you saying it like you better than me though.
It is how you said it.
It's a good TV.
See, it is how you said it. Instead of trying to turn me against him, you give him the bars.
Hey man, I'm not better.
Wait,
I'm going bald.
Why?
Cause
Why?
my grandma didn't have no edges either.
Because that's the
Why?
male American way. You lose your shit. you
Men
go
always
bald.
wore wigs. Michael Jackson wore a wig after he burnt his head on the Pepsi commercial.
Michael
Wait
Jackson?
a minute. Wait a minute.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute.
Yo-
Is this some light skin shit?
I mean, I'm
Why you have to-
brown. I got
why you
a
have to bring up
pass.
Michael Jackson
Bring Michael into
first?
this.
I mean, dark skinned Michael Jackson was the one that got burnt in the Pepsi commercial.
Well,
He didn't
dark
become
skinned
light-skinned
Michael Jackson had
after.
hair.
No, at Pepsi commercial, the dark skinned Michael Jackson, the one that got burnt up. Light skinned Michael Jackson came after he got burnt up.
How do
So-
you go from dark skin to light skin?
I don't know. We probably had to ask Charlamagne.
That was a low blow.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
What's up, man? We got raw elements in here.
But no, real talk. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's human to have insecurities.
Okay.
If you got the technology to improve on that insecurity, I feel like you should. Why not? Why as a man your masculinity is challenged if you decide to improve on that insecurity? It's just different. It's new. To understand what's new
maybe
is
because
laughed at first.
always as a man, you didn't have to give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you gave a shit, but you didn't really give a shit. Like I'm a man, I don't care. If I'm fat, hey, I like being fat. If I'm bald, hey, fuck it, I'm bald. That's masculine to me.
I feel like now that we in the social media world, it's a different type of pressure. I think.
Things are magnified more. You're right.
Yeah.
Things are magnified more. But I get it. You had to do something because now you swole. Now you slim down and you swole. Like nobody.
You're not Big D no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With the curl,
like
I went and
Slim-
bought me some blazers.
You actually like Slim D.
I'm trying to get in the video. I saw you and Rollo in the video. I said, bro, if I got my man weave, I can get in that video with you and Rollo. Because I saw you with your
Hey.
sailor outfit on.
Hey man, I was all the way captain. You know what I mean? I keep these bitches afloat. All they got to do is jump on the boat. You understand what I'm saying? But
That's
just
that
know-
pimping. That's what I'm talking about.
But I'm just saying, hey man, if that helps you and your morale when you wake up day to day and you pat your weave and that makes you feel like,
next I'm
hey,
getting the
you know what?
360s though. They got the 360 joints. I'm gonna get them 360s and pop it.
Wait a minute.
And they got the brace at the back
Wait,
like
wait.
you used to rock
Wait,
with
wait,
the
wait a
sides
minute,
and then
wait
the
a
brace at
minute.
the back. I'm out here.
Like
can
you
get-
used to rock. That's what he said.
You can get lace front braids.
Braids, 360s, dreads, nigga, whatever you want, bro. Your
Fetty Wap.
sky's the limit. You can do all types of stuff.
and
started
that's
you-
real
did you
nigga
catch
hair.
that?
Real hair, bro. You want to touch it?
I just want.
Nah.
Hey, bro, it ain't gay if you touch
Hey,
it, bro.
I'm sorry. That's very homosexual. If he touches your hair, I'm sorry.
Raw the one that's gay if he touches my hair. I'm still straight because I ain't touching his.
That's not fair.
He said, "I'm still straight." Well, no.
I don't want to touch your weave.
Hey, bro, it's all good. I mean, you know, I went out to the club last night.
Did it make? Wait.
And the girl DM'd me.
Can I ask you a question?
What's
And the
up?
girl-
Did last night? Because I'm pretty sure you just got this man weave. I follow you on Facebook.
Yeah.
Did that make you feel better when you went out last night?
No,
that you had
actually,
hair?
for me, this isn't for me. Because if I would have really did it for myself, I would have tried to normalize it and got something that was just very normal, like a Caesar.
So
or
your
something.
wife likes it.
I don't know, because when I got home, I said, bro, I can't do this. I got to take this off. I can't do it. It ain't for me.
It feel funny.
It feel funny, but two, I did it for shock value. That's why I went with
How does
something
it work
that was
in the
hot.
heat?
It's terrible. It's hot. And that's when it itches the most. And I got a flag football game next Thursday.
Ooh-wee.
We're going to put this thing to the test.
So how you gonna feel if somebody like try to tackle you in like your piece like?
It ain't going to slide. That thing stuck, bro. It ain't moving. That thing ain't coming off.
So how do they?
Now
get
you
it
touch
off?
his hair, Raw. Now you.
Now you pull it.
Yeah, you can
So
go
how
through.
does it come off?
I got to go to the barber, and they got to put like a adhesive remover on it to get the glue off.
That
And they
sound
gonna-
like he got to get that from like
Wow.
Home Depot.
Yeah, that might be right.
Paint thinner.
That's
First of all, Raw, your disrespect, I'm about to get raw on you, bro.
what did I do?
Bro, the diss track we was talking about, come on, Raw. You got to get on Star ass, man.
Oh, you want me to do that for
I
real?
think he.
Okay, there we go.
honestly, by the end of the day, I feel like you're gonna have a diss track from Star and Raw. Talking about that man weave.
I got bars, bro.
That,
And
you
these
do. I
bundles
will say that you
popping,
do.
man. So ain't nobody worried about no
Hey, you know
diss
what's
track
crazy?
with these
Unbelievable.
bundles in my head, bro.
Unbelievable.
Bundle
Understand, bro. This
That's a
bundle,
bar in the song, by
this
the way.
bundle in my head is more than your outfit, B.
flow. Bundle flow.
On God, you know what I'm saying? On God,
Oh God,
Bundle flow.
that is probably the worst reference I've been hearing lately.
What? On God?
On God. I fucking hate on God.
Capping. No cap.
On God.
No cap.
Fam, you
That's my
can't
worst
put it
one.
on God.
Yeah.
no.
You know what I've been asking niggas lately? Niggas say, on my mama. I was like, do you really want to put it on your mama?
Yeah.
Do you believe that I'm going to believe it? Because I don't think you want to put that on your mama.
You think that's why all the bad stuff? You think
Facts.
that stuff really put like bad hexes on people when you say "on
Definitely.
God, on my mama"?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hey,
Somebody put that on my
it's
mama
fucked
edges.
up.
Then
When I used to work a job,
somebody did it.
don't that sound fucked up? When I used to work a job, I used to hate to call in and fake a death.
Oh,
Because I used to
felt that
always
before.
feel like
Oh
somebody
my
gonna die.
God.
Oh yeah, that make you feel bad. Like
I could never do it. I could never do it. I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
you know
I
my
guess-
AT died. And then my AT died.
Ah, you killed it. When you called in to work that day,
Pun
she
intended.
died.
I'm fucking
Pun intended, you
dead.
killed it.
word.
Oh man.
I'm
So
dead.
we got a couple of more things, man, that we're gonna get through. So you see Tay K not facing the death penalty. What y'all think
Is
about
he
that?
not?
Well, let's put like allegedly, according to Say Cheese and Sean Cotton.
And TMZ, I think, right?
It-
Or it was another big publication that's in.
So is it true that T.I. is going to put some money on this case?
I didn't
don't
see
know.
the headline about putting money on this case. I think he just said he spoke up about the situation. I didn't.
Like the
see the-
headline I read was he was supposedly, I'm not sure,
like $1 million or something like
$1
that.
million towards Tay K's
Towards
case
Tay K's case, yeah.
because of the verdict that they making with the other guy who just shot up that school because he's only facing up to 40 years in parole.
That's crazy
yeah.
as hell.
And he has like 13 manslaughter cases. And Tay K has 2.
Take K out of there, bro. If he ain't got no money,
The
where
question
Ezra at?
is, if Tay K gets out, will he stay relevant? That's the question.
It's
Low key.
I think he'll
It
go on tour.
depends.
I think he have a good, strong tour
Yeah,
for a little bit.
definitely.
it all depends on when he gets out.
Yeah.
Because if
Yeah.
it happens next year, it's no. If it happens this year, next 6 months maybe, yeah.
Do any of you guys believe Tay K did what he did?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't even
just
know what
feel-
they're. I don't even know exactly what they're saying his involvement was.
It was there. They say he masterminded the plan. It wasn't meant for nobody to get killed, and
Yeah,
then
but
dudes squad.
If you pay attention to Tay K's videos and the shit he put out before he went to jail, Tay K hang with a lot of white kids.
Mm-hmm.
You think the white kids had something to do with it?
Nah,
I think they did.
I don't think.
I
nah.
think they did, and it's some 7 seconds type shit.
Oh, this is getting deep.
I don't think they did because them white kids at the end of the day they going home to suburbia.
Yeah, but then I'm saying, what you think that dude daddy said after he shot that race video and he seen his Corvette on the video? Because you know that little white boy driving his daddy's
Driving
car.
the shit out of it.
God damn it, Billy, you put my motherfucking car in that video and this guy's killing people.
Yep. And that white boy told him, "Fuck you, Dad." That's what that white boy said.
White kids, man,
Don't give a fuck.
at all.
Alluding to the whole Kendrick situation earlier, that's that white people don't give a fuck.
They don't care.
They don't give a fuck.
Thank you.
Say by them saying nigga in the song.
They don't
J. Cole
care.
said that shit best on his album. He said they act that way, they speak that way, they rap your songs because they think that's what being black is like.
Yeah.
they
To
want to
rap
be
your
you.
songs like that. Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
So right now, and these would be the last two questions we end out at. Right now, who is the most influential person in hip hop right now?
It's Drake.
More influential than Jay? Oh,
Influential?
I say more than Jay.
Right now,
Right
the
now.
most influential
Today.
artist is Drake.
You have to, but you also have to kind of align that with Kanye.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to
Yeah,
kind of put
Kanye
that-
is still influencing.
It's weird
like,
because, prime example, this Pusha T album, 7 songs. Next week, Kanye's album, 7 songs. Right after that, Kid Cudi and Kanye, 7. Nas album, 7. All those albums are going to have 7 songs. Watch what happens next.
it makes sense because right now, not to derail, but stay where you are. And I meant to ask this earlier. Cats dropping triple disc albums and 35 songs and 40 songs. I feel like that's a blow. I can't get through that many songs, bro.
That's to try to trick the streaming system. That's to say, oh, I got all these songs. They're going to go through them.
It's a money thing.
Yeah, that's all it is.
People are trying to
it helps
figure
them
out
go
tricks.
double, triple platinum.
We knew the
shit like
Migos.
that.
We knew what the Migos were doing when they released 24 songs. We knew what Chris Brown was doing. What, he put 40-something songs on his album?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Trying
We
to
knew
go
what he was
double,
doing.
triple
We
platinum.
knew what he was doing.
And it's smart.
We
You
knew
know
Chris
what I'm
Brown
But you know-
fans. Go ahead.
It's as an artist, it's content.
Yeah,
How much content are you dropping?
yeah. That's what it is.
It's no more message. It's content. How much content can you release?
Quantity over quality.
But I think
That's what it's turned into.
the Migos, as hot as they are, there was 24 songs. 24 songs on that album. Let's say they take 8, and 8, like over the next 3 quarters. You see what I'm saying?
That's what Gucci Mane would have did, but
That's what Gucci Mane would have
it's
did.
Coach K.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're
Coach
right.
K is, you know what I'm saying? That's the difference.
I guarantee you, because as the other 8 songs fade out and you come back in with them other 8, they're back on the radio.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They're back in the limelight again because they're talking about they got an album. They're talking about
Obviously,
another tour.
In this new day of age, it's surprise.
Yeah,
It's a
surprise. Yeah,
It's oh my God.
yeah. Because nobody thought Pusha T was coming out until like Wednesday night.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? With J. Cole, we found out that week. I kind of had
Everybody's
it.
trying to do a victory lap.
I kind of had it in the back of my mind because he was releasing because he was set to headline Jambalaya.
Yeah.
So I said Cole's gonna put an album out. He's gonna do something. They're not just gonna book him drop for Jambalaya if they didn't know. But
Or did he bid for that? Do you think they booked him, or his team campaigned to get that head?
I think that was
'Cause they dropped
Sasha
him.
Score More. Sasha Score More probably reached out to all of those artists saying, "What do you got coming?" He knew Kevin Gates was getting ready to get out of jail.
Yeah.
Obviously, he couldn't make Jambalaya because he couldn't travel. So they feel with T.I.
He's gonna do a fool with him when they let him go. Oh yeah, he's gonna be charging like 50, 60 a show.
Yeah,
Maybe 100.
But see, even though like with Kevin Gates, he's one of those artists that he can put out. It's just like the Migos. He can put out the same shit,
Yeah.
You
sounding
see,
the
he
same.
just dropped a little mixtape.
Yeah,
That's like
them
3 songs.
3 songs. Them shit sound just like
Yeah.
the Anybody Any Means Necessary, something like that. And it's just like it's no different. But that shit bang. And so they're just trying to trick for streaming
It's a
numbers.
market for everything. Now.
Yeah.
They're trying to trick
Like
for
now, it's like a market for the market is not. It's not one thing. It's
Yeah.
so much shit like people can do. It's like it's so hard to just say, okay, well I just do this type of music because it's like it's so many different markets. Okay, Lil Baby can drop, and only the streets were heard. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus J. Cole drop an album, and it's a certain type of people that listen to that album. You know, feel what I'm saying? So it's like it's 1 and 1. It's kind of it's a scale.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's so much different shit that you can put out.
When a new album comes out from an artist that you like, are you gonna listen to the whole album that day?
I typically try to get through as much as I can.
Try to get through the whole exactly. So if it's a streaming,
If the time allows it.
so let's
Yeah.
say it's in a stream. You're streaming this album. Let's say it's 17 songs. you and a million other people. And so now those 17 songs just became 17 million streams.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
makes
saying?
sense.
So that's how they run those numbers up real quick. And they're thinking like, hey, Chris Brown was like, shit, I need to get back on top. I need people talking about me. 40 fucking songs. There you go.
With Drake, where do y'all think he at in his career? Do you think his momentum is continuing to get big? Is he plateauing? Is he on his heel and on his way down? Where do y'all think Drake is right now?
He's the highest he's ever been in his career.
He's the highest he's ever been in
Can
his
he
career.
get any higher?
Yes.
Yeah.
So y'all think he's still on his incline going up? Or you think he's kind of starting to even out, plateau a little bit?
Honestly, if he gets
Like Ross said earlier, I don't like to play with the genius word, but dude's a genius.
Yeah, I agree.
Because, like, just like you say, you know, he find the hottest niggas. He finds the, you know, the simplest shit, and he makes it major. Like, come on, man. Like, you know how many niggas. I just was listening today, and somebody was singing that Lauryn Hill song, or one of their songs.
Nice for what?
Yeah, like it was part of their song. I was listening to, I can't remember exactly who it was, but that was part of their song. Like they was singing that, care for me, I know you die for, and I was like, okay. Drake probably heard that shit and was like, you know what, we need to do the sample. It just took that shit to a whole.
Well, nah,
level.
you know he actually Murder Beats produced that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had an interview recently, and he was saying that they was playing 2K. He was just showing him beats.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I did this, and Drake was like, yo, that right there. And then he showed him, like, the chop, and he made the beat right then and there. And, like, he said they did this shit.
And
he
then,
wrote to it in, like, an hour and a half or something like that.
And then don't let's not forget, like you said, his genius, Drake take into consideration the temperature of the atmosphere, the culture, the atmosphere right now. This whole Me Too movement. He already know he got a strong female fan base.
Mm-hmm.
He knew that song was gonna capture the women. And then when you saw the video, all the strong, popular women that's popping right now, he knew what he was doing. Yeah. He know where it goes. Women move the world forward culturally. You're not gonna be successful without a female fan base.
Whoever
period.
Drake's
Brilliant.
PR is,
They're amazing.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Think about this.
His PR is great. Is brilliant.
Think about this, and I always allude back to when an artist comes to town on tour. Drake is performing where American Airlines.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But then you look at somebody like Jay and Beyonce when they come together, they're at Cowboy Stadium.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So he can still get bigger, but also think about this: he hasn't had an unforgettable like French Montana had last year, a Despacito kind of record.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So those are two of the biggest records last year.
He's searching for it.
But he's searching for it. God's plan damn near flirted with it.
The video made it.
So I'm gonna switch gears, and I want to, before we end, I want to leave y'all with this, and this is like a revelation. I was in my prayer closet the other day, and you know I was meditating in
You
the
have
Word.
a prayer closet?
Yeah, man. And then you know
Shout out
Jesus
Big D.
appeared to me. He said the first mumble rapper was Michael Jackson. The first mumble artist was Michael Jackson. And I said, Jesus, what you talking
And
about?
I agree with you.
And he opened my eyes. He said, sing all the words to Smooth Criminal. And I said, Jesus, I can't. He said, I know. Nobody can sing the words to Smooth Criminal. With a dope beat, a nice production, and a dope cadence, you made hits.
But that all goes back to like
Wow.
what I preach.
Wow.
I preach this every day in the studio, and Raw Elements probably take like there's no rule book
At all.
There's no rule book to how nothing is done.
Right.
So that's why a lot of shit is making it.
Yep.
Because there's no rule book. You know, I'm 31. I grew up in an age where you had to rap 16s.
Yep.
And you had to rap that bitch all the way through.
Yep.
You couldn't punch in.
Yep.
So, you know, for me, you know, I've been jumping into the rap game and it's like, shit, I punch in. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm just trying to make some songs. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I came from an era where you had to do shit a certain kind of way. But that shit's not, it was never a book made saying, hey, this is how rap goes.
Yeah.
That's why shit works. You know what I mean? You can go in that bitch and you can say,
That's it.
and the
Whoopity
niggas
whoop.
will be like, ooh, nigga.
That's it. All you need is a cadence and a fire beat, bro, and you out of here. So y'all lyrical niggas
That's
who need to
Drake's whole
quit
tape.
putting all that extra energy into all this educational bars and hypotheses and philosophies that y'all be dropping in y'all tracks. And bro, just relax. You ain't even got to say words no
Nobody
more.
say relax.
You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to pop, I'm telling you, Michael Jackson. I give y'all right now $100 right now if anybody can sing a whole Michael Jackson song.
Star.
I am. Bundle flow.
Michael Jackson is the original Amigo, man. Anyway, bro, I appreciate.
Wait a minute, stop.
He's the original Amigo.
Did you just say Michael Jackson was the original Amigo?
I'm telling you, bro, nobody finessed the game like Michael Jackson, bro. All he had the dopest productions and the craziest cadences and the dopest ad-libs. And niggas bought it. I'm not saying the music ain't great. I'm just saying you don't know the words to none of the songs. You just know the cadence and the beat slap. That's it. Michael Jackson was the first mumble rapper, and Janet Jackson was the first female mumble rapper. Hey, and that's facts. Challenge my theory. I dare you. Come on, Star. I see you thinking.
I have to go listen. I have to take myself back
just
to
sing
it
a Michael Jackson song right now. Think of how many Michael Jackson songs you know from the top to the bottom in your head. You don't. Nobody know what he say on Smooth Criminal. When the song come on, you just say, "Do got what you okay with the got though." You don't know what he's saying. That's just what you
Why
say.
do you
when
know
the
that
song come on.
line?
I don't even know what the words say, but that's what it sounds like.
Huh.
Yeah, I know. Think about it. That's what I'm here for.
The only line people know is, "And is you okay?"
And it took me for a minute to find out what he was saying then.
Fair enough.
And that's it. Hey, man, this your boy Big D the Mogul, man. This is another Mogul Moves Only episode. I appreciate you guys for coming through. Man, we out, bro.
I need a meal a day. Gotta make me a meal a day. See, money it cometh, then money it goeth. I got me a meal to make. My mama, she hit up my line and she say, baby, I got some bills to pay.